You won't believe what happens next. Ferguson sold Beckham to another club just to swap for 3 players. The news broke, and Beckham was buzzing around like a headless chicken, leaving the media scratching their heads. Beckham was desperate to call Ferguson, hoping to stay at Manchester United, but Ferguson wouldn't even give him a minute. So, off he went to the club of, and just like that, Beckham set off for Madrid, where the stars were shining brighter than ever. Zidane, Ronaldo, Roberto Carlos, each one a legend in their own right, and when Beckham arrived, it was like the world suddenly learned the meaning of next-level amazing. On signing day, police cars were racing in, and media cameras clogged the streets. This was nothing short of a blockbuster. For the celebrities in Spain, signing ceremonies were even rarer to witness than a rock concert. As soon as Beckham made his entrance, everyone couldn't resist exclaiming, "He's incredibly handsome." For Real Madrid, Beckham was not merely a player, he was a super industry giant. We adjusted all our costs, and Beckham became the golden goose heading to the Far East for a tour. This sight left even those legendary superstars utterly astonished. Fans surged in like a tidal wave, leaving not a single inch of space unoccupied. Subtitles. Fans from the Soviet Union were also wildly chasing after him. Beckham's immense popularity was simply terrifying. In Malaysia, Beckham enjoyed a royal welcome, shaking hands with a beaming Jackie Chan. After a tour around the Far East, Madrid's profits were practically scarred. Meanwhile, Victoria in Spain was living a nightmare. Language barriers, no friends, constantly flying between London and Spain for school. The media went wild, claiming Victoria hated Spain, and suddenly, the Spanish people turned against her. Talk about a PR nightmare. To make matters worse, she felt completely isolated. And just then, a new assistant coach came in, none other than Carlos Queiroz, the man who once pushed Beckham out. This new coach made Beckham uncomfortable, but fans were eagerly anticipating his debut on the field. However, due to a positional clash with Ronaldo, Beckham found himself in an awkward spot, with the rhythm on the pitch in total chaos. Soon, Eti scored, and Beckham was subbed off early. Madrid lost the match. This experience made Beckham feel a bit out of place among his Real Madrid teammates, but he gradually began to blend into the family. Not just off the pitch, he also found common ground during training. Then he stepped into the Bernabeu, the home of Real Madrid. This is the holy land for Madrid fans, and I genuinely love this place. I was so moved that I was like a little teary person. It's just endless. As the one in the spotlight, I was fully aware that what I had to do was to prove myself. I needed to chill out a bit because I never expected to shoulder such a heavy burden. That moment, Beckham's family was in the stands. Talk about a confidence booster. He quickly focused, and then came the beautiful curve from his golden right foot. Every time that beautiful curve appeared on the pitch, the goals for Madrid came alive. Subtitles. After a dazzling display of his skills, Beckham regained the spirit of his youthful self, enjoying a joyful and fruitful time in Real Madrid's matches. On the pitch, Madrid was unstoppable, and off the pitch, Beckham was a fan favourite. Fame sure can be a double-edged sword. Suddenly, Beckham once again found himself at the centre of public controversy. In the past, Beckham and Victoria were closely linked as one, but this little incident nearly drove them to opposite sides. I felt let down by all this, but the real kicker was I wasn't even responsible. I'd never been in this situation before. I just wanted to walk away. Madrid couldn't believe they were losing match after match. With all this going on, Madrid decided to swap coaches, and the result? Each match got more chaotic, out with one end and with the next. By the 14th month, The president of Madrid chose to resign, and taking charge was none other than Italian Capello. The instant Capello assumed the position, he went full throttle regardless of whether the players liked it or not. Rearrangements were definitely going to be made. Subtitles: Beckham and Ronaldo both unexpectedly ended up on the call bench, and for the next 2 weeks, Beckham just kept waiting on the substitute bench. Just then, LA Galaxy CEO, Levin, started eyeing Beckham and flew to Madrid to meet him. This touched a nerve for Capello, who was already unhappy with him, and now Beckham was talking to other clubs behind his back. Capello was fed up. After hearing this, Beckham immediately made up his mind to go to LA. After all, the offers from America were simply far too tempting to refuse. But before he made his way to LA, he still had to give his all for Madrid. But Capello wouldn't let him join team practice. Beckham could only grind alone on the sidelines. On game days, Beckham wasn't even able to sit on the bench, he had to sit up in the stands. Little did Capello know, Beckham was truly passionate about soccer. In this scenario, he could have just bailed and waited for his contract to run out, but Beckham was dedicated. He trained every single day. His persistence truly impressed Capello, who even thought about testing himself against Beckham. Eventually, Beckham was back in the starting lineup, and Madrid was on the quest for the championship rank 4th. Finally, the prodigal son has made his return. Beckham's comeback was undoubtedly a timely relief for Madrid. With stellar performances, the Bernabeu fans cheered for Beckham like never before. In La Liga's final showdown, Real Madrid faced Mallorca, and fans were buzzing to see who'd claim the Spanish crown. Beckham donned the iconic number 23 white jersey, hoping to shine brighter than ever. He definitely didn't want to let the fans down. The glory was almost within reach. If you want to know how Beckham's story unfolds, be sure to subscribe. More excitement awaits you.